Yo, what's up? This is Mind Muck episode 3, talking to Udio AI music generator.
I need some weed and a hot coffee. I'm losing energy.
So I've been using Udio on and off really since it came out, right along with Suno. And I never found that I was sitting in there for hours and hours and hours. I would just kind of play around for a little bit and then walk away from it. That was just my initial impression of all these things. It was kind of a fun novelty. It was like, that's cool, whatever, you know. But what I'm finding now is I spent the last 2 days just grinding on songs, just extension after extension, playing around with all of the tools that are available in here to go into manual mode, do that drop down advanced features and play around with those, see what happens. Now that I've spent that kind of time in here, I'm finding it feels exactly how it used to feel when I'd play music, record tracks onto my phone, and then just mess around with parts and bits, because ultimately that's what it becomes. Unless you're recording straight to camera live, if you're putting your music into any sort of software, which is almost everyone, it's getting manipulated, it's getting chopped up, it's getting cut. Like, are guitars even real anymore anyway? This is not to get into the whole music, and hey, I'm just saying the feel. I don't want to get into that conversation right now about, like, is this music, is this not music? I don't know. I don't really care. Again, I'm coming to all of this pragmatically. It's making me be interested in music. It's making me go through the puzzle process of playing with a song, playing with parts, playing with a soundscape, a story. It doesn't really matter where it's coming from. I'm the one that's pushing things around. You're making enough of a decision on how this thing's ultimately going to sound, and there's some satisfaction to that. And what I found is I've always been a big parts guy. Just samples. I'm not into it like people on the internet are into it. They're, you know what I mean, skilled, amazing stuff coming out of people that are just those sample demons, you know what I mean? Those dudes, those ladies in a basement somewhere. I don't have the tech or the time or the preference of mine to get into all that. But this is getting me that same playing with Legos feeling. I'm just messing around. I'm messing with bits. It's a lot of fun. And I'm somebody who has that type of energy throughout the day. I just melodically kind of vomiting things off of the top of my head, usually about my dog's ass or something stupid, but it's there. I can't help it. It just wants to come out. This is an outlet for that. And like I said, it's a lot of fun. I'll probably talk about Suno in the future, but right now the reason I'm using Udio the most is, one, I like the output, but two, most of my decisions are made from UI, UX. I just like being in this environment. I definitely have some complaints about it, not complaints, but things that could be improved as a user as I'm going through this and I'm trying to keep track of. There needs to be a better system of keeping track of extensions. I know there's some tools I've seen in there trying to develop the branches. I don't know. I just need a better visual system to make this work. I don't know if there's something like Asano, Kanban structure would work for this, something you'd see on project management software, because it gets to the point where it's just completely overwhelming. There's no real good way to keep track of this. I'm sure people are smarter than me and label things. I'm a sloppy bitch, so I don't do all that. I'm in there grinding. So anyway, if you haven't played with Udio, check it out. Again, like I said, it's a lot of fun. And for me personally, it's getting me oriented in that mindset that I haven't been able to stop really, because it's feeding into other ideas. It's feeding into, whether it's an art project, an animation project, just a story project, like just some sort of creative idea. This is helping facilitate that in some way. So again, I love it. I have a card here for today. Let's go to finding value. Bring to mind an important memory from your history. Imagine yourself there, behind your eyes in that moment. What is important to you about that memory? That's cool. I guess what I'll take from that is there's a reason certain memories get ingrained more than others. There's something that bothered you or excited you. Those are clues, to certain things. I don't know what, but they're certainly telling you something. And pragmatically, I would go to the one that is positive. What excites me? You can think of memories and then kind of latch onto that, and then reproduce. That's exactly what I'm talking about here with Udio. If I think back to the times I was happiest in life, it was generally creating, working on music, and those types of things. Now I go, okay, well, what mirrors that? And I'm playing guitar and piano again, but I have hand issues. Terrible nerve pain in my hand. So this is a way for me to, again, engage with music that I might not otherwise. So, again, that's it. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.
Yesterday's home runs don't win today's game.
Fuck you, bro.
Just saying.